back right with some football. It is time for another edition of Thursday Night Primetime here with the NFL on EA Sports. Tonight, we have ourselves a preseason clash between the Indianapolis Colts and the Seattle Seahawks. Punter Rigoberto Sanchez has it teed up and ready to go. And Thursday Night Primetime is underway. Return coming from the 6. He stopped on the run back of the 27. So out come the Seahawks for their first offensive possession. And bringing them out, one of the NFL's best stories as of late, a former 3rd overall pick, Brock, who has revitalized his NFL career, Sam Darnold.
If we had asked Sam Darnold, coming out of USC as the 3rd overall pick in the draft, to write the story of his career, I don't think he would have written some of these chapters. But in the end, it makes you tougher. It makes you grittier. And playing quarterback in the NFL is a lot about that. Your ability to just withstand adversity and to continue to get up time after time after time. And Sam Darnold has shown that kind of perseverance.
And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. 2nd and 3 now.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 54-yard line.
Now Darnold off the play action. Jump off caught by his man. This is a nice gain. Nearly moves those chains. He's got it up to the 36.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
And they're going to down him by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs.
Everybody understood the assignment right there. For one guy, the quarterback, get the snap and make the marker. For the other 10, drive like mad, push like crazy, and create that space for the first.
Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they got a tackle behind the line, but a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Now, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, here's Darnold. That's a catch. Jackson Smith-Njigba. And in a blink, they are up to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Now an inside give to Walker. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be drugged down. It looks like at that 37-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down. New set of downs from 37.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Going on first. Here's Darnold. He gets it complete to Kenneth Walker. And they take him down right along the 30. The rookie from Notre Dame able to take him down. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit, and you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. This is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
In the red zone on first. And he's got it in the end zone for the Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks finish up an excellent opening series. Cooper Kupp the touchdown. Myers gets the point after the go. And the Seahawks will jump out to a 7-0 lead. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Powell now to return. And he's out of bounds up across the 25. So out come the Colts for their first offensive possession. Bringing them out to 4th overall pick in 2023 out of Florida. A super athlete at quarterback, Anthony Richardson.
I don't think it's hyperbole to say that when Anthony Richardson came out of the draft out of Florida, he was the greatest all-around athlete we'd ever seen at quarterback. 240 pounds, running 4.4, jumping 40 inches. He was the envy of defensive ends and linebackers that couldn't put up those numbers. Now, it's taken all those athletic traits and squeezing them into the quarterback position, maximizing all that physical talent to become the superstar he can be.
And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. Now, hang on. We do have to stop here for something that nobody wants to see a week before the season. We've got an injured player there, and it's somebody they can ill afford to lose. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. To the air on this first down. Richardson. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he has it right near midfield here, about a yard short. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, it's a difficult run defense.
Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Simply nowhere to go on that counter play, Kate. Backside defenders took away one side, and they overwhelmed the blocking right in the middle.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Working from the gun, it's Richardson. That is caught by Brian Thomas Jr. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. Their opening drive continues. 1st and 10 now from the 39. Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Short pass brought in. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first. Now their opening drive certainly going according to plan, Brock. It's a new set of downs at the 27. Completed over the middle. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. That's the end of one. 3 more to go here on Thursday Night Primetime. 7-0 is our score. More from Lumen Field in just a minute. Time for the second quarter here, and the Colts are thinking points. Richardson to throw again. It's inside the 10. Throw is caught, and he drives this forward to the 6.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
Richardson on the sneak. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
Okay, that fits under the umbrella of some coaches just don't want to mess around. That's about as conservative as it gets. Instead of taking some shots, which you could do in 2nd and short, they decided to just move those chains.
From the shotgun, it's Richardson. Caught out wide. He has the Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts finish off their opening drive. And that opening series, you use this word a lot with me, Brock, methodical. No massive highlights, just effective play calling, steady progress until they cross that goal line.
Yep, and to fans and fantasy football owners, might not have been a highlight, but to the coaches, the entire drive was the highlight. A great start, I mean great start to the game where their offense stayed consistent, operated the plan just how it was drawn up, and found the end zone as a result.
And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The Seahawks and Sam Darnold heading out for their next shot on offense. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you got to imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3-and-out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch their breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
To throw, here's Darnold. There's a screen out for Walker. Up the sideline to the 45. Down the sideline past the 25. And he has this all the way down to the 14-yard line. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that will give them some serious momentum along with a first down. They kick the running back in motion. With a quick pass at one. Trying to beat him with a quick pass, but not quick enough. That winds up as a loss.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Offense to the line. Second down. Play fake. Darnold. Throw left side. Caught by Smith-Njigba. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks take a second quarter lead. Jackson Smith-Njigba with a touchdown. One after up and good for Myers. And the Seahawks break that tie and now lead by 7. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Powell now to return. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. The Colts with their offense out. Their second drive coming up. It's a touchdown ball game right now, Brock. 14-7 as they start this possession. On first down, they'll run. And they're going to bring him down after his play rips off quite a chunk of yardage there, up to the 30. They gain 11 on that play. And that is good for an Indianapolis first down. They give it to him again. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
For a second, we both thought he'd get the first, but he winds up being just shy of a gain of 8. Third down.
It's a gain of 9. Makes it 3rd and inches.
QB sneak coming. And he's going to be touched down as he gets him enough to pick up the first down.
Kate, is there a simpler play in football that's come to life more than the QB sneak? We see all different varieties now, but it has become so darn effective. And we got a tough QB who wants to put it on his shoulders. You sign him for it.
This one's taken in by Thornton. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. Second and 3 now. Now Richardson to throw. Downfield to Warren. He's got it. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26. Play action with Richardson. That one connects. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be first and goal. Seahawks calling for a timeout. They're first to 3. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first. Breaking the huddle. Here's first and goal. Giddens. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. Second and goal coming up. Now Seattle going to call it second timeout. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down. They'll try and punch it in. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. Now the Seahawks are going to spend their third and final timeout. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on third down.
Okay, this is going to be a fascinating call because defensively, you've stopped the run twice now, and I think you believe on that side, well, they got to put it in the air. But this is also where the offense could say, we got 2 more shots. Let's continue to pound the football. Can't wait to watch this one.
And he's going to score a touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts earn the chance to tie before halftime. You always tell me Bucket is a whole different world here, running routes, working in confined spaces, instead of having that whole field to spread out a defense.
Oh, spot on, Kate. With some players, that's the world they thrive in, finding windows where windows shouldn't exist, and then being ready for the throw to arrive. It happens so fast. Trusting your quarterback to make the right read and get it to you.
And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Seahawks are ready for another drive on offense as Jackson, Smith, and Jigba heads out. They're getting close to a minute to play, Brock, and they're going to need that time with a long field ahead. And into the line, the Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this 1st and 10. From the gun, Darnold connects on the crosser. He's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. Seahawks in their hurry-up offense. They need to get everyone to the line. Throw left side cut by Shaheed. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. Here's Darnold. And in the hands of his running back, Walker. And he gets it through the midfield stripe and onto the Colts side of the field. Seahawks in their hurry-up offense. They need to get everyone to the line. Darnold with it on 3rd and short. This is Cup. That's Cup. The stop is made, but not until he reaches that 17-yard line.
First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
And they spike the ball to stop the clock. 2nd and 10. Need something positive here. Out of the gun. Here's Darnold. And he rips this one out and over the back of the end zone. Incomplete. So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Here he goes. 3rd and long. And the Colts get to him. Down he goes. And they're staring at a 4th down now after that sack. Jason Myers now going to try to knock this through for the Seahawks. Definitely not an automatic here. This 41 yards away. Myers' kick is good. And they've taken back the lead. So a field goal game at the half. Good one so far. Gonna have to make those halftime adjustments on the fly. We're skipping right through to the starts of the 3rd quarter. 2 quarters left, Rob, for starters and backups alike to get tuned up before week 1. The 2nd half of our preseason finale is underway. And he brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled. Indianapolis getting its offense out there to start off this 2nd half. That passing game they went to in the 1st half, it's going to need to be firing to start this 2nd half, too, as they chase this lead.
19 tight.
On 1st down, it's Richardson. He put everything he had into this one. Forces one through double coverage. Out, intercepted. That is Nick Emenwari. And the Seahawks are brought to a halt at the 10. And it doesn't matter who gets that ball to start the 2nd half because he picks it off on the very 1st play.
I wonder at halftime, down there in that locker room on the whiteboard, if that defensive coaching staff just said simply, go get the ball. It's exactly what they do, and it totally changes the complexion of this 2nd half.
Only need the smallest little bit of yardage here. It is 2nd in inches. Here's Walker running right. And that short gain is enough for a new set of down.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. And some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
Throwing on 1st. Here's Darnold. He's going to keep it this time.
Kid, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But then that's the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
Darnold. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that gives the Seahawks the first. And in motion, headed right. Here's Darnold, 1st and 10. Finds him over the middle. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
2nd and manageable. He's throwing. Finds Cup once more. All the way. Touchdown, Seattle! The Seahawks push their lead further to start the half. Cooper Kupp the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Myers gets the point after the go. And the Seahawks make it a 10-point ball game. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Powell now to return. All right, some good work on that run back, Brock. He gets this to the 33. The Colts offense set to head out. And they're going to try to take the lead back to one possession here after that last score pushed it up to 24-14.
Here we go. 79 Broncos.
1st down throw here from Richardson. He's trying to go deep again. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL page before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Throw here, 3rd down. Short pass brought in. He makes the catch, but is hit before he can get that 1st down. They say he's maybe a yard short.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down the completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Going for it on 4th, Richardson. He's got it to his running back. There he goes again. And he takes this one in. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts shrinking the lead some in the 3rd.
I think he'll take his highlights however he can get them on a handoff, pin-off, pass. It really doesn't matter. The important thing is he gets the ball, he gets the touch. He can do his damage. Big time.
Ball is set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Returning it from the 4. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Seahawks and Sam Darnold heading out for their next shot on offense. They've certainly had no issues scoring, but their opponents have been right there with them, so they can really use some more points on this drive. Seattle getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. Now Darnold off the play action. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's out the clear. There it is. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks make it a 9-point advantage. Cooper Kupp the touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. One after up and good for Myers. And the Seahawks make it a 10-point ball game. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Powell now to return. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And he was pushing for midfield there before they finally dragged him down at the 45. The Colts are ready to take the field. And they're coming off an excellent series throwing the football that led to that touchdown, Brock. So you and I both expecting that defense to be looking for that on this series. Richardson now on 1st and 10. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. Gain of 26 yards there. And with the first down, Colts.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Richardson. And he's going to be touched down at that spot, which means the effort makes it 1st and goal.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them the 1st down.
Going jumbo set on this 1st and goal. Working inside the red zone. He's got it. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. And that is his 4th touchdown reception of the game. And if you wonder how rare that is, only a couple of active players have ever achieved it in their careers. And it's been done less than 50 times in league history. That one right down the middle. And the Colts cut it to a field goal game. Ball is set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Fielded at the 7. He's brought down just inside the 25. The Seahawks and receiver Cooper Kupp taking the field once again. And the first half scoring has continued so far in this second half as they try to keep the pace. Seahawks just about set. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing here, Darnold. That one's cut along the left sideline. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down. Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. 1st and 10. Darnold. The throw right side finds Kupp. And he's able to cross midfield before going out. 5 still to go here. This is 2nd down. That's incomplete. Trying to set up the screen there. No luck finding his receiver that time. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up.
The coverage by Charvarius Ward.
And again, it's Darnold. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. It's the exact opposite of what this offense needed. They now face 4th down.
Hey, 3rd down, I get it. Give your quarterback some freedom, right, to make a play, even if he's got to work backwards. But it can blow up in your face as it did right there when nothing opens up.
Close as we reach the end of our quarter. So we've hit the end of this 3rd quarter for this Thursday night primetime game. It's the Colts ball. They're down on the scoreboard, but things not out of hand yet. Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Set, punt. Ready?
Run here with Giddens. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. He had to pick up a 14 yards as the chains reset. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
A gain of 14.
Set,
First
ready.
down, Indianapolis.
Set.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. Big gain, 14 on the play. that is good for an Indianapolis first down.
First down. A gain of 14. And the Colts.
This is Giddens. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
I think we got to be careful, and I'll raise my hand of thinking that play was just a nothing burger. Because what can happen from that, Kate, is he put some nice toppings on it. A play-action pass, a shot that comes down the road, and what looked like a very plain play.
He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. A pickup at 17. And it'll be first down, Colts.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest game.
Black, 95, ready.
Now Mariota. Hits his running back. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. Gain of 15 there. And that is good for an Indianapolis first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
On the ready.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And second down's going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
A loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12.
Let's ready.
Takes the handoff. Now to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way. And that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
Kate, that was so good, really, on 2 levels there defensively. Number one, with an athletic quarterback, you've got to keep him in the pocket. They did. And then more importantly, and in this case, you got to finish him. Job well done.
Completed over the middle. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line.
You know, on the stat sheet, Kate, that shows up as passing yards with any defensive coordinator will take it. Understanding down and distance and keeping that offense short of the sticks.
Kicked well, and this is good! And they tied it up late in the 4th.
Prospect of overtime now, Kate's right on the horizon thanks to that field goal. His mindset, though, it's the same as all his teammates out there who are about to take the field. Let's go get this ball back. Let's find a way to win this thing in regulation.
And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Seahawk offense ready to get going once again. And they're playing with a chance to take the lead right here. Get a nice little cushion in what has been an otherwise really close game.
Yeah, and really the mindset, Kate, is this has got to be the drive. When you break the huddle, you look at each other and say, right now, these are the moments that tilt the game in our favor. Because you know if you don't get it done, you've given your opponent that opportunity.
Ready, set.
They've got 3 timeouts and a 2-minute warning left for them. We've got 1st and 10.
Ready.
No row from the gun. In the hands of Horton, complete. And he's tackled for a short gain. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from Seattle. Seahawks in range for a game-winning score. This is 2nd and 6 coming up. Here's Milroe to throw. Setting up the running back screen. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
Ready.
They look to throw it. Oh, my goodness, it's intercepted! Kenny Moore with the pick. And the Colts are going to return this up beyond the 20 before being tackled. Colts file out into formation. Here comes 1st and 10.
Come on. Set. Cougar 19. Ready.
Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. And he's going to be stopped after reaching up to the 33. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Back to throw. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line. Now we get a timeout from the Colts. That's their 1st. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. 2 timeouts remaining and some time left to use them. It's 1st and 10.
Ready. 60 reps.
Setting up to pass. Completed to his running back. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. So they're first to 3. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get in the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
Let's go now. Ready?
Running it here with Giddens. And that carry only gets 1 on the plunge up the gut. Now Seattle going to call it second timeout. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Come on, set. 45, ready.
Here he is to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Now the Seahawks are going to spend their 3rd and final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. 3rd and just 2 to go.
Down. Yellow, 43.
Here he is to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. Timeout Indianapolis. That's its 2nd. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal.
First down.
To the line for a new set of downs. Only a lone timeout at their disposal.
Set, ready. Cut.
From the red zone now. And they're going to do it, Brock. They break the tie in the final minute. It's a touchdown.
Touchdown, Colts.
Absolutely clutch score there, Brock, as they take the lead here in the final minute.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them. And Kate, they cashed in when it really mattered.
PAT effort coming up. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Colts break that tie and now lead by 7.
Seahawks, 31.
Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Now Seattle all set to go here on offense. Still time to go, Brock, but that touchdown has them down now 7. They've got to find the end zone here.
Go.
First down throw here from Milrow. Hits him on the out route. And they'll take him down at the 23-yard line. Seahawks in their hurry-up offense. They need to get everyone to the line. And now he gets it stopped with a spike. 14 seconds remaining. 3rd and just 2 to go.
Let's go now.
Now to throw. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
That was a situation where he got the time in the pocket he needed. There just wasn't anyone open to throw it to. It got to the point he had 2 choices as that clock is going off in his head. Force a throw and risk a pick, or just get rid of it and cut your losses on the play.
Trying to push deep downfield. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Nearly starts the drive with a first down run. He stopped a yard short, gain of 9. So it's the Colts who come away with a win on the road. And for what it's worth, Brock, they have cruised through this preseason undefeated. So all things pointing up for them as they get ready for Week 1. So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Colts are winners as we say so long from Seattle.